My people, una good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Una well done, una take time that gidigba sake of say una wan watch this our boogie program when we dey call IZIGAN. My name na Usaze Omogiate. If una ask now, I could never dey around sake of say he don't go round and go see how he will take cover plenty crime news when they happen for our Bodo Nigeria. Well, before we start properly, no be only me dey here. We get one of our guests when we say Intanda Gidigban with us here. Oga, welcome.
Thank you very much for having me.
So make you tell the people your name.
Well, I'm Reverend Dr. Sheriff Azeke, security expert and security consultant. I'm the CEO of Sapphire Sheet Security and Safety Awareness Initiative. We also partner with the government to make sure security matter when everybody go know very well. That's why we are here to talk about security, and the security of the state is very, very important to everybody as long as now is concerned.
My people, I don't hear them. We got plenty matter to talk about for this program today as a regard crime and security. My people, today matter. Now the one will be say we can't look and say, yeah, what would happen for Edo State? And not only Edo State, that's why they happen all over Nigeria and all over the world. Before you know, crime here, crime there. And we can't look and say the security matter, security people too, they too don't they only try on their own to see how they will tackle all this crime the way they come. Now because can look and we can say, well, not be the one who usually talk to. Maybe we bring crime and security expert when we say he will talk on the area of security. Now because can invite our man here, Sheriff, Mr. Sheriff, na IZIGAN program. Now you this, so where would they look critically at crime and security? If you look recently, what they happen for Edo State, you will discover say plenty killings don't they take place. And this one, the people when they involved for this matter, now the youth, now they mostly they involved. And if you count the number of killings when it transpire in the last quarter of 2023, so you will see and say they go almost 30 to 35. And I make us come say, this is not new year. For this new year, beginning of this new year, we really need to bring experts, make we analyze this issue. I don't know which you get to talk about this matter.
Before I go into that aspect of the one you don't just talk so on that particular crime, we no go forget say everything boils down to the nature of the country in the area of security, because as long as Nigeria they concern, number one problem of Nigeria na insecurity, number two na insecurity, number three na insecurity, number four na corruption, number five na bad leadership. This thing, if we take care of security matter, take care of corruption and bad leadership, Nigeria is a good place to stay. Nigeria is a good place to live. Everybody in the world can come to Nigeria to stay. That is why we are doing everything. That is the reason why this program is being organized, so that people will get the real picture of how the country be, how our state be in the area.
No, Oga Sheriff, no, I don't understand. You say the first problem, na insecurity. The second problem again, insecurity. Then you say the third problem, na insecurity. Before you call it
corruption, bad leadership.
Matter dey here. Carry on.
Very, very important. If we address this matter, I'm telling you, the whole world will come and stay in Nigeria, because God don't bless Nigeria with everything. There is nothing you look for in the world you cannot get in Nigeria. Is it weather? Is it mineral resources? Is it human resources? Whatever you are looking for in this country, you will see them. But if you can handle the security matter, everybody will like Nigeria. Even the whole world will talk well about Nigeria. But in the area of courts, you know, I keep on talking to our people. They say the idle's mind is the devil's workshop. The time don't reach where government could really take a very drastic action in the area of court, because when they hear of court, nobody they happy. And this matter of court is it relates to our young people, the youths. These are the leaders of tomorrow, involving in things that has to do with killing themselves. Nobody will be happy that our youth are going down every day. That is why I will encourage, if you be a young person, please, everything you do for this life, there is repercussion. Even though you may skip the law, there is what they call nemesis. You can't escape nemesis. That is why even the government should put on good programs for these our young people. Because when they are involved in good programs, they will not be thinking about how to go and join all these things that will eventually take their life. That is why we are calling on government to look at this matter very, very well. Because since last year to this period, you discover that in Edo State here, there's a relative peace. We have to be very sincere. But in the aspect of this courtesy, during this Christmas, New Year period, you hear this saga everywhere. How a lot of, especially youth, young people, how they were killing themselves, which is not the best. So we have to really talk to our young people. Please, remove hand from all these things, because you have a future. You have a very bright future than to destroy your future for today. So I know there must be a solution to this problem.
Okay, the way you don't talk now, you know, you don't talk now, it be like surface to me. Because the real thing when I want to ask you, let me say, this crime, so you said that government need to do one or two things, but I also feel say many of these people when they involved for this matter, so orientation not deal, as in most of them are not educated. You will see say some of them illiteracy don't they ring for their brain, and you will see say home bringing or upbringing from the home. You will see say some of them that thing see they affect them. So I want to make you look, because you just talk and say government need to government. What about the individuals? What about those people when you be say they're concerned? Their environment.
Yes, environment is part of it. The home is the foundation. Parents, they have much work to do in the area of bringing up their children. Because if you just leave your children like that, they become street children. You just leave them. They leave house in the morning. They come around 12 o'clock in the night. You open door for them. You are already opening their destiny to destruction. That is why the parents must, they say charity begins from home. Everything a child must be will start from the home. So the parents, many parents, they are neglecting their parental duty. So it is very, very important that parents, the Bible says train up a child in the way it should go. When the child don't old, he not go depart from those things. We should begin to give our children godly principle, godly way of living. So that even when they leave your house, nobody can convince them to go and join anything that is illicit or anything that is wrong. They know that the upbringing they have received from the home can take them anywhere. So on this ground, sir, parents, the work of parents is very, very important in the upbringing of children. Then environment also. Because don't allow your children to be in a wrong environment.
No, the way they talk also is very, very important. You don't agree now. Say, parents, if they don't do well, they say they get hand for this problem when we do so. Definitely. Because the way they talk now, you say, let us know, Oga. Now that one, because some people, if we they rubber like this, rubber like that, what you say now, so the matter don't reach. Now, from your point now, you they try to let us know now, say, parents too, when you don't do well, that they get problem. Give their children problem for this kind of crime matter. Don't be you they talk. Yeah, make you let them clear to us.
Like when you neglect your duty as a parent in the area of bringing up your children, you don't go say that the children that picking like her, because when it go happen to the child, it go happen to you. What goes around comes around. Because when the child begin to misbehave outside, they go to ask, whose father and whose mother is this? The other day, they came to kill somebody. They didn't see the person. They killed the mother. As a kind of signal that we came. If that mama trained that pikin well, she will not die like that. That is why we encourage parents.
No, Oga, what you call consign in mama, consign the killing as a signal.
Maybe that.
Because what you would hear they say, if you don't join them, nothing will happen to you. Now then, and they fight themselves. So this one when you don't talk now, how? If people say they don't, people say they don't bridge their own rule, what they give.
whether they breach their own rule or they don't breach their own rule. The important thing I'm talking here now, because somebody can carry out an action, people can become victims. You can be around there, like stray bullet can meet anybody.
Exactly.
Not even involved in the crime. So that is not even the issue. The issue we are talking here is that parents, bring up your children in the fear of the Lord. Bring up your children, give them normal training. Even when they leave you, still be monitoring them. When I talk about environment, the kind of friends your children move with. They say birds of the same feather, they flock together. When you monitor your child, you see this your pikin, the friend when they make is not okay. Don't say now you know, now modern life. Now you get in life to live. No, because if wahala come, the thing will rob you too. That is why you must put eye down, even when this child go to school, because whatever the environment. Don't just say because it's in school, because in school that's where all these things happen. Unfortunately, we see that even in primary school, secondary school, not just university, these things are happening. People are being initiated into all these things, this gang thing and the rest. And from there, from gang, they enter into one or two things. When you're picking the waka, you know come on time. Try to know why you no come on time. Your pikin come from school, he carry somebody Bible. Try to know, my son, I don't buy this Bible for you. Why? This book, this bag, this thing, this money, let me give you. Try to monitor. Don't just overlook all these things. Because the thing you overlook today, it will later come and bounce back to you. So even in school, try to know the kind of friends your pikin they keep. It's very, very important. Don't just say the pikin went to school like university. Because many things happen there. Try to know the kind of gang, the kind of friends your pikin. If you see the friend get as a B, please tell your pikin. You can tell the child, say, give me your friend's number. Let me call your friend. If really not your friend.
The person when they talk, so now tell the child, how old do they look? If you tell the child of maybe like 23 years, say, make her see your phone and let me see, I want to call your friend. He will give you.
It depends on how you bring up that child. When you bring up that child in that fear of honoring you, you can ask the child anything, he will give you. And you make the child to know that you are not just monitoring him to penetrate his or her life. You are monitoring him to make sure that nothing happens to him. Your monitoring is protection. You are giving security to the child. Let the child know that one. When you be able to convince that child, say, the reason why my eye is on you is to make sure that I don't want anything bad to happen to you. And the pikin got to understand this one. He go allow you flow with him or her.
My people, una don't hear. Now make us they tell you now. Make una they remove her from batting because batting no good. Papa will don't they do batting before he come begin born. And the pikin don't they monitor her. Say Papa join sleep. Look, Oga, the funniest part of it. Do you even know say? Because for IZIGAN, we know they had anything, we they talk. Do you even know say some of these children so when you be say that they join court, their papa, they don't join court. And the children know. So when you don't talk, you want to say you want to put them for court. You know they had them to say no again because they don't say their papa, their mama, sure their papa. Because women, we not to know that one, but papa, we don't know say they don't join some fraternity, some court, tire. So the parents, the history, don't they come. Then this young man now, they can say make it join court. With the way it be, you don't see the history. You just say no go join.
It depends on the child too, because they get where the pikin go grow rich, we not like what the papa they do. He have his own right to say, Papa, I don't want to follow your way. The child can still come up like that.
Because look at the reason why they talk you know say
no, like what you said is correct.
Yes, because the question see they come lineage day. Now if Papa because of that thing when he join operation, they succeed. Business, it is succeed. Things they come yafu. And through that thing when he join, now they bring up all these things. And the pikin they see and say, in a way, you don't they read and say this is another way of to join successful clique. You just say that thing not get influence on the children.
Yes, definitely. It must have influence on the child. Definitely, we cannot we not going to rule that on a way. But in this world we live now, some children now the way that they grow up, they can say, Papa, the road when you take, I will take her.
Some of them.
Many of them say the road, if the father is an armed robber, the pikin say, this my papa na thief. And the papa want to make him an armed robber. The pikin can say, well, I don't want to go this way. There's still legitimate way to make up with life.
That's if the pikin get your orientation.
Yes.
You know, say the quickest people to copy as a child. Now, exactly. So now if you can get the orientation. Now the quickest people when in here, if they get bad color. Now, you know say go hard. Before that Peking, go how often? How many will do like that? Wait, if outside influence will supersede the internal influence? How that one would they look?
So that's why we have been talking to parents that if you do bad as a father, you go take and rob that innocent child. Let your bad end with you. No connect your child to that bad, because it's going to be a lineage that will destroy the entire generation. It's not good. So we have to encourage people, even the life when they live now. There's what we call nemesis. Nemesis is everywhere. Whether you jump this one, jump that one. Nemesis, you escape police, you escape army, you escape government. You cannot escape nemesis. And nemesis can meet you at any time. Have you not seen people just drive, get accident and die?
Now the nemesis, now they see they call now that nemesis, now they see they call law of karma.
It's the law of karma. It's another word for the law of karma. Nemesis. Bible says, hands joined together, the wicked can never go unpunished. Nemesis will always catch up with that person. Even when nobody is, it is written, the wicked man run when nobody is pursuing. And nemesis is the pursuer. And nemesis is the pursuer. That's why we need to remove our hand from bad thing. Evil does not pay good. There's no way you can get good from evil. That's why we parents, we have to do more on our children. Papa, mama, if they do bad, please disconnect from that. Please, you go take and rope your children. And some of this thing we are talking about now, about our children becoming something else, when you check it very well, the whole thing starts from the parents. The parents, they are the grassroots negligence to parental training, negligence. Everybody look for money, everybody look for me, to the expense of our children. You early in the morning, you don't leave house. You don't even wake up in the morning to check the children. You don't even give them the itinerary for the day.
No, when they talk now, don't be say the parents bad now.
No.
They be good people. That they do their own judge. But hustling, not be hustle.
Now,
hustle. Say they don't come put eye for grant for the children. Now they talk so.
Yes. Okay. Who are we hustling for? Not be the children with the hustle for. Even though with the hustle, we are bringing all these things to the children. Let us do everything to make sure that even the one we are trying to protect is not exposed to danger. As with the hustle, at least it's not bad to call your child 3 times a day. Oh boy, where you dey? How far? Hope you are fine. Show the love, even though you are hustling for that child. Let the child know that you are there for him or her. You are hustling, the pikin, they see you. Like one papa, early in the morning, don't come for house. In the night, don't come. One day, the pikin just wake up and say, Mommy, who is this uncle? If they call him papa uncle, because he never see the father. But the father to him is hustling for the child. So no matter what you hustle for, this time you need to get for your children, to talk to them, really give them godly advice, pray for them, show them life, how life is supposed to be, so that they cannot go astray. It's very, very important.
Okay, Oga Sheriff, this one when your talk show. In case the parents not confirm meet up for this angle, environment day, neighbor day, because so I don't hear many story. Sake of say the papa and the mama, they Christian, that's what they do. They don't join it, they follow God, they serve God, they very upright, discipline. So there will even be judges, so there will even be big person for society. Me, I'm not mentioning whether they respect. So there will even be clergy. But at the end, they'll come here say 1 or 2 of your children, they caught, they involved for all this atrocity. And some of them will call and wonder how manage. So what do you say they cause those ones?
When we talk about environmental influence, when you don't finish your own for house, the pikin don't come for house, make you put eye for him. What I said just now,
what you
put eye for the body, because the environment today is very, like what the Englishman would say, very porous. The environment is very naked. So when you take your child out means you have taken your child to a naked world where too many things are happening. So if care is not taken, the child can easily be influenced. Environmental influence, peer influence, whatever influence, they are all there to make sure they jump into the child. So another aspect of it is the child never grow rich anywhere. You don't give an Android phone You don't give am big phone.
Now to they do this, I don't, this one when they talk now, how many of us, they will say they want to do research. They will say they want to go. They want to find out some kind one or two things. So you want to tell me say all those kind one now, you come back for the pikin now, say it's not good.
Some people say they don't want me their pikin go outside. They put gates, put everywhere, put everything to make sure this child does not go out, so that does not have this environmental influence. But you give the child phone, that phone alone,
or even laptop,
desktop, Android, that thing alone, it has exposed the child to anywhere. Anybody can meet that child through that. That is why when you see all these children, they play with this thing, or this, even in the night, if as you are sleeping as parents, your child, they press button, they do everything. You know, this Android you see, so the meaning is that I am present with you but far from you. I can be with you but far from you. Closer to the enemy, far from the friend. That is the meaning of Android. The pikin can just be power there now.
Not be you they change. Or not be you they change this one. So closer to the enemy, far from the friend. Now you go call Android now.
That they call Android.
But they say the creator make it help society, make it they develop.
that is why our parents, when you give pikin Android, they say where you can program it, so that that child does not enter into an app that can expose the child into wayward life. That boy, that girl, that person, that gang, when you say make you not meet your children, they can meet your child. The world has advanced. People can be initiated through Android. You don't need to get a place they call it fraternity physically. No, in the internet is a big world where you can be at home and be initiated. You can join court even through the internet, and you become a member through the internet. You take the beginning of the go school, then you don't know anything. You know more than what you think. That is why our phone we give to our children. Please let us monitor to know what they are doing with the phone, because many things are inside that phone. There can be an app in that phone that when they log into the app, it will expose them to every kind of criminality and whatever you think of. It will teach them how to know how to do crime. Even the pikin self can be robbing the papa for house. Why would it teach that person the robber? And that's where it be.
Oh gosh, you see, this is IZIGAN time. If they give us all the time, we'll talk. But this one we don't talk now, be like part one, because it's more time when we get. Be like say plenty talks in the your body where you want to give people make them hear. But anyhow, we need to also follow the time when we get for TV. My people, when I don't hear with your Oga Sheriff talk, you know, we couldn't try to find out these social vices when they happen for our society, how they take they start, how they take they come about, and you can begin to open up everything. You, when you say you be clergy, you be disciplinarian, then your pikin the house. True, you don't do all the necessary things. When it be say you don't block all the corner, then he come talk and say, if you did not the monitor, you don't monitor your pikin, that one 50 expose them, can cause another one. Then he comes talk say, they say we want to develop our children, we want to give them Android phone, may they take develop, may they brain, they make type, may they interact with Google, because for Google anything you ask, it will tell you. But you expose them to development in one way, but you still expose them to developing the other bad side of the child. And make them talk and say, we will try, make we give them phone, let's see how we take guard that phone, set them the way when it will take good for the pikin, so that if you enter the bad side, the phone will tell and say, they don't program you, they tell me, say me, I not let you enter this area. My people, Oga Sheriff still get many things when you want to talk. Because of time, we will see how we'll take bring Oga Sheriff, because the major area when we go, the Curtis killing, most of them are teenagers, young people. We will see them, we'll see somebody of 40 something or even 50. It's hard, but you will see say not there. Now people talk say they are involved for that kind of crime. So then make the young shall grow when they talk. These people now, they don't their tender age between 23, 25 to 11 years. And it can't be say these people and when they look up to for future. If they begin be like this, how our future for Obodo, Nigeria will be. Now it make us say, okay, we'll still continue with this program, but for now, we withdraw the quoting. Oga Sheriff, make you tell the people your last word. Make you tell them something.
My people, now do well for listening to us. Our prayer is that Edo State should be a peaceful place. That's why we are doing all this, to make sure that in Edo, people will sleep with their two eyes closed.
I don't agree.
We use Edo as a kind of sample to reach other states in Nigeria, Edo in particular, Nigeria in general. When Nigeria is peaceful, Edo State is peaceful, everybody will be happy and will be all blessed with what God has given to us. God has blessed us so much. So we should do everything to make sure that we are security conscious in everything we are doing.
Oga Sheriff, as we talk on yours now, you do well. My people, my name remains Usaze Omogiate. My people, una bye bye you.